machine
Does
costs
it-
me about
Not yet.
Does it jam a lot?
You only had it 2 days.
Well, we're learning all about the jams. Positively.
I have a question. Where do you put, obviously that's where the paper goes, but if you have like labels, where would you put them at?
There's no bypass tray on the 951. So
Oh.
what you want to do is, you can run thicker stock though on this machine from tray 1.
Okay.
So labels,
So we could
I
put
would
them
put anything that's
secure.
Yeah, in tray 1.
Okay.
It's a short paper path, and you won't see much curling on that.
Face down, face up.
Face up.
Okay.
But as far as jamming goes, you know what? I will tell you, this is again a workhorse machine. It's commercial grade, print shop quality. We have many of these out there in print shops. You know, I'm showing you how to access this to be self-sufficient, but really, it's really not going to jam on you because you know, I don't know why I'm showing you this. But no, seriously, as long as the paper quality is good too. I know you had some issues in the district with paper that was humid, coming from humid environments, and any copier is going to choke on that kind of paper, basically. So you want to fan it out before you put it in, and and make sure that's in correctly. And I'll show you how to load that as well. So, paper tray 1. One of the differences too between the 951 and other machines is that this is steel architecture. A lot of metal, a lot of steel, okay, as opposed to plastic. Okay, and it's also easier to change paper out. Okay, just push that back, squeeze that. All right. Now, for the sake of the demonstration today, because I want to show you a couple of different things, I'm going to move the paper from this position to portrait position. Okay. All right. You can load up to 3 reams of paper in both trays 1 and then 3 reams in tray 2, so you have about 3,000 sheets. Okay. What I would do is make a habit of, whoever gets to it first, I would load it up in the morning. Just put 6 reams of paper in the machine and be good to go. Okay.
Copy being sick.
Maybe sometime the person at the end of the day could do it.
Same thing with tray 2. We have legal size paper in here. So again, you're fully adjustable up to 11.
Does it matter which way it goes in, or does it automatically figure that out? I'm just thinking report cards, like does it have to be in that way, or does it have to be in that way?
Depends what kind of job you're running.
Printing.
That's why I switched to one in tray 1,
Okay.
because I'm going to show you a couple things
That's
that
gonna come
it's
out
going
wrong.
to tell me. It's going to tell me that you need to change the alignment of the paper. Okay. All right. So, for example. There we go. When you walk up to the machine, I would always make a habit hit reset, just to clear out any other jobs that were done prior to you getting here. So you don't want to inherit somebody else's job attributes. So you go into copy, all right, which we're in. Basically, you have a couple of windows here that you're going to work with. All right, first one, I don't know how much you'll make use of, but if you want to lighten or darken your image, you go into quality adjust, and you can play around with it. You know, it's standard, or you can go lighter, darker, either way. Okay? That's all that is. Reduction and enlargement. I don't know how much you do, how much you reduce or enlarge your documents, but you can go in. There are presets here. You go into zoom. All right? Let me just go back up there for a second. Say reset. Zoom. And then you choose, there's different presets. If you want to expand your image on the document, make it twice as big, you can go there. 1.5 times, 1 1/3. And conversely, you can reduce the document by those increments as well. If you get your output and it's not quite right, you can fine-tune it with the virtual keypad here by going in and just putting in whatever you need. Okay, so if 50% isn't getting it done, you need 60, go and type 60 in. Okay? Set that. Simplex and duplex, okay? So if you have a double-sided document and you want to keep it that, just go 2 to 2. If you want to go from one-sided to two-sided, 1 to 2, obviously 1 to 1 is going to be your default. You also have a 2 to 1 option too. So you want to go like a 2-sided document, you want to make it just, or 2 pages I should say, you'll make it one-sided. You can do that, 2 to 1. output. Your output settings consist of stapling. So you can do a left corner staple or a right corner staple. You can do a two-position staple, 2 left, 2 top, or 2 on the right. Okay. So you would just choose your, pick what you want, and then just hit OK, and then hit Start. That's all it is. This will light up blue. If this is still red, then look for a message up here saying that maybe your paper isn't correct, or maybe you're missing paper from a tray or something like that. So we'll just cancel out of that, reset, go back to output. Okay, let's try this now. We're going to take this document and we're just going to do a hole punch. Go to punch. All right. You can do a 2-hole punch, left, right, or top. Or you can do a 3-hole punch, left, right, or top. So that's going to pick left, 3-hole. All right. So I hit OK. Hit OK again. Please close right side cover. Okay. Don't tell me that.
Or it's on tape.
There you go. Okay. There you go. Right. Now, if I had my paper been in landscapes, it will tell me that your paper needs to be realigned. Okay. That's why I changed the alignment aspect. I'll show you the whole punch capability. I also want to show you fold. Okay. Now for folding, I'm going to load my document again. Okay. And reset the job. I'm going to go to output settings. I'm going to go to multi 3-fold. Now you have a choice. You can have the copy on the outside of your fold, like I have here, or you can have it on the inside too. Okay. However you want it to show up. So I'll leave it on the outside. Okay.
Can it be a double-sided paper?
You can do double-sided, and you can also do stapling if you need to. Okay. So what you would do then is go back into here and choose staple.
Double-sided.
Yeah, and then go back to copy and choose double-sided. Yeah. So for now, we're going to go multi-fold. We're good. Please cancel fold mode or change paper size. All right.
Did you just change the way you put the paper in at the top?
Why not for the fold?
When you're folding, you want to always have it in landscape position. It's a general rule of thumb. Now, here we go.
The bottom of that set of papers is all beat up. Is the machine going to still take it?
I'm sorry?
In that drawer, the paper's all beat up at the bottom. It's all folded and crinkled. Is the machine going to take that paper?
It's taking it. Oh, you mean
No,
it
it's
wasn't very
at the bottom.
bottom?
It's not there yet.
really bad.
Well, want me to hang out till 3 o'clock?
I don't wait till 3. You can be here at 1.
Where did
I'll
it
let you
come
know at
out?
1.
I
Down
don't
here.
know. Bottom. Because we could never, ever do that before.
No,
That's
so messy would be.
Look how cute that is.
Okay.
It's like iron.
So excited.
So we showed this feature yesterday at the high school, and I thought they were gonna cry. They do long runs of letters, 700, 750 letters that go out, and they needed the address to show up in a certain spot. And we just simply ran the fold, and she put it in the envelope, and she's like, "Oh, I'm good with that." So yeah, they had to fold them by hand all this time, so not anymore. So huge time saver.